If you did not know this about me, I love playing with my business. So I currently run a spiritual coaching, guiding kind of a business, and I play a lot with my business. So I was initially a communication coach who then pivoted a couple of years ago to move into spiritual coaching to share, basically just teach about all the different things that I learned and share what I have learned, which then became, well, life itself. And I completely pivoted into spiritual coaching. So one of the most interesting things that has happened in my now 5 years of running a business is how much more lighter and easier and how much more fun I have with my work. I used to be this person who's extremely serious, who used to break my head over every decision that I had to make. I used to think a thousand different times. I used to talk to people, brainstorm, constantly worry about every small thing that I used to do with my business. And to now just playing around so much. And what do I mean by playing around? So there's this piece that I'd been wanting to do for a long time, actually more than a year. So it's something that's been building up slowly. It changes, it keeps evolving, it keeps shifting and changing. I'd always wanted to help people like me start loving business like the way I love my business, or fell into love with it. And then it became into something else. It just kept evolving until a point where it just made so much sense for me to just go out and say that, you know what, let's have fun with this. I want to help people love their work, because I was hearing so much from people around me about all the challenges that they're facing at work. And well, it reminded me of me a few years ago when I was that person. I was struggling. So I decided, you know what, I want to do this. I want to help people fall in love with all of the different parts of the business, not just the thing that you started the business for. And Meraki Magic finally came to life. Meraki Magic is basically, well, a way of me helping people fall in love with work. Just like I am in love with my work right now. I experiment, I play, I don't take things too seriously. I still make money, I still enjoy, I help people, and I get to do all this and still be creative, have great conversations, just basically enjoy, right? Every single day does not feel like stress. It does not get me overwhelmed. I'm not saying there are no challenges. There are challenges, but those challenges feel exciting, like, oh, this is something new. Because going or building a business is a very spiritual thing, like in the sense that it literally shows you who you are and all the aspects of you that you're meant to work through to be authentically you, running this business, then being able to put that out. And that's why a lot of inner work goes into building a spiritual business. Meraki Magic is my way of doing this and helping people, because I get it, right? I know how much, well, challenging it can get and how bad it might feel at certain times. It sometimes it feels worse than a full-time job with the chaos and the conflict and the politics and stuff. So it was like that for me, and what I would love to do is to help with that. I just playfully put it out there because this is what I'd like to do. And since then, interestingly, it's actually been taking better shape. The more I work with it, the more I'm playing with it and tweaking this and that, it's become something even more fun and exciting for me, for that matter. So which means that after launching it is when I started getting more clarity about what is it going to be about and how am I going to be doing this and etc and so on and so forth. Like, I had so many questions myself, and all of them kept getting answered. And well, it's a much more clear thing right now that is out there. And if you feel like you also, who are, you who's running a soul led business and who's doing this because you really, really want to bring that vision to life of enjoying running a thriving business that feels good day in, day out. Even if there are challenges, they feel exciting because you're getting to grow, you're getting to move through this, and you know that as you grow, as you evolve, your business evolves with you. And if this is something that excites you, then Meraki Magic is open, because it's something new that I'm offering. This is not my line of work, but then spirituality wasn't either. And I seem to be thriving being a spiritual coach and guide. So I'm just having fun and experimenting and playing with this because that's how I feel it should be. That's the energy of Meraki Magic as well. It's Meraki means the love, soul, and creativity you put into your work, and none of that exists without joy, without feeling that happiness. So me feeling that happiness while I'm doing Meraki Magic is playing with it. And how we're playing with it is all of 2025, you get to lock in your price in the sense that if you want to sign up for Meraki Magic, you have options of a single session or an ongoing mentorship, which is not nailed down like very rigid schedule. That's not play, right? We want to play, we want to have fun, we want to keep it intuitive and flowing. It's not about rigid strategies, it's not about having like a plan A to Z in place. None of that, because if I come in with a plan, then I'm already deciding what it should be for you instead of letting your business tell what it needs to be, right? I need to be there to hear all the things that intuitively come through. We want to understand what does your soul want, what does that business want. And if I decide that this is how we're going to do it, then it takes away the whole, well, magic out of it, right? Then it becomes just another random thing that everybody else is doing. There's no difference between what everyone else is doing and yours. And what's magical about that? You can sign up for a single session or an ongoing mentorship or keep playing around with it. But the fun part is you get to lock in your price. So I have a staggered kind of a pricing approach that if you book your first session at a certain price, that price stays for the rest of the year. Sounds interesting, sounds exciting. You get to have fun in these sessions. Come and understand what is it that your business wants for you, what is it that your soul wants for this business. Get out of all of that chaos and that confusion and that doubt and all of those questions in your head, and actually understand what feels so fully aligned, internally aligned, that you just cannot work on this. Like me creating this video was because I just had to come out and say all of this. I couldn't stop myself. That's the kind of energy that you want to feel. That energy makes a difference. That energy brings people. That energy pushes people. It's so good, right? Like it's a different kind of an excitement that you want to feel in doing your business. That is what we're going to do in our sessions. Simple as that. Meraki Magic, whether you come for a single session, you keep coming for sessions, whatever you want to do, we get to play. We get to tune in. We get to do these energetic shifts that are required to make you fall in love with your work. All of it, not just the good parts, right? All of it, because it's all important. It's all important. I used to be the person who say, I hate this, I hate that, I hate that. Please just let me do the coaching. I do not want to break my head over anything else. But trust me, I'm no longer that person. I love every single part of my work, and it's so, so good. All right, that's about it. Check out the website, check out the site that I've created. Come and ask me your questions. And most importantly, lock in your price, because whatever price you book at, that stays for the rest of the year for how many ever sessions you end up coming with me for Meraki Magic. All right, if you want to fall in love with your business, let's get started.